Hi, I am Pradeep Chalil. I am a scientist in a biotechnology company in USA, and with me is Ayya Kanna. He is also a scientist in Switzerland. His first question is about many people believe in God, but they don't believe in astrology. And what is a comment on it? God is love. Everybody agrees that. If God is love, then we should not be seeing any differences in people's prosperity. All people should be equally be rich. They should be having all prosperities of health, wealth, relationship. But we see in this world not everybody are equal. This is because we don't know another aspect of God, God's energy. That energy is different from God's love. And that is why when energy is different in people, some people have the energy for health, then they are very good in health. When they have low in energy, then they have disease. If somebody has energy in their profession very high, then they have a good profession, earn a lot of money, where others remain poor. If somebody's energy is good in their relationship, they have wonderful parents, wonderful husband, wife, or children, or friends. But if they lack it, then they have good relationships or in friends or parents or children. So this is similar to a classroom. Teacher is having love equally to all the children, but the teacher giving marks or grades to children differs. Though she may have the same love, she has to give energy in marks for differently for children based according to their performance in the class. Similarly, God's love is same for all of us, but God's energy that we experience as prosperity in life is different based on our activities we have in our life. So the grades of children are given not just one grade. I mean, a parent asks, "How is my child in school?" The teacher says, "Okay, I have to divide his performance as different grades. That is, this is the grade in physics, this is the grade in biology, this is in math, and this is in language." So the teacher basically gives the performance of the child in different levels. The same way, the energy which we have is also differentiated, and we have highs and lows in that energy in life. Now, how do we know how much energy we have? This is where astrology comes. Astrology is a means to know how much energy we have in different aspects of life. And this is a mathematical calculation like any science. Same way, our life energy which we are going to spend for prosperity in life is also divided into many, and that calculations is what astrology does. So it is like if we deny astrology, it is like denying, okay, I like the teacher but I don't care about what grades it is. So what grade the teacher is giving the child. It is very important to know the grades and the strength and weakness student in different subjects, so that the child or the student can take specific precaution to improving it. The same way, the astrology is meant to check the energy levels of an individual. Now, how do they do it? Number one, it is a mathematical expression of the same fact that time and energy are one and the same. So based on the birth time and the place, the energy calculation is done, and an astrologer gives the person or an individual how these energy levels are. Like the medical sciences, astrology also has two ways. One is a predictive method and another is a diagnostic method. In the predictive method, the outcome can change because of so many factors involved, but more than the predictive aspect, it is the diagnostic aspect is very important, because through which the doctor can give the remedial measures and can change the overall health of the person. Same way, more than the predictive in astrology, the diagnosis is more important, because the remedial measures that are given can change the quality of the person's life. the blood sample diagnosis that was done at our birth time would not be of full use if we use the same parameters when we are at 40 years old. So each and every time the blood sample has to be taken for the correct diagnosis of the condition of the patient. The same way diagnosis of Rashi method at each and every point when we have a problem in life is the real way to go for it. In Rashi checking, when the person comes, that moment when the person consults, that moment of time is taken and the energy and the parameters are checked. This is called Rashi method. This is not done by many astrologers. Most of the people, they go and check with an astrologer based on their birth time. But here there is an astrologer, we call him as Guruji or Jayachandra Raj. What he does is, the moment of consultation, he takes and draws a fresh chart and tells us what energy levels have changed from since our birth time and what is the energy deficiency we have, balance we have. Like a doctor, whatever, if the doctor checks about a deficiency, he will give certain specific medicine or food to take and overcome that nourishment. It is also energy supplementation only the doctor does. The same way, Guruji then recommends, okay, these energy levels are low. Naturally, without me telling, you will be knowing that in your profession there will be a problem. Now you have to bring in energy and overcome that deficiency. So what he does is, he gives specific remedies or rituals we call. Those rituals when we do, then that energy deficiency will overcome and we live our life happy. So this is the approach we do. So when you come to the consultation, if you have your old original date of birth, that is fine. If you don't have, that is also not a problem. You at that moment, because now what is important is this moment diagnosis is very important. Then another question you may ask is, okay, I am not an Indian, I don't know about these rituals, I am a Westerner, I have never knew about how to do these rituals. So what do we people do? Now, what Guruji has given us, all these recommendations are given in the website, in YouTube videos and audio files. If those are able to be done by you, please do it, you get the highest benefit. But suppose in your cultural upbringing you are not able to do those things, then there are people who can do these, and these are called homas or yagyas done in specifically in temples of India. So he will give this prescription and you may go ahead, and we will also help you to do these rituals to get these energy levels high for you, for your own prosperity and happiness in life.